Preto's work has just begun, but it shows great potential. It is a model that is also being applied in other developing nations throughout the world.
Ustedes pudieron ver las vistas fijas, el franelógrafo.
Extension agents continue the work Preto began by teaching prospective fish farmers how to determine the condition of their fish and how to care for their ponds.
De los módulos de cría que ustedes tienen en sus comunidades. Vamos a usar hoy la tinta para pintar el sexo y poder tener más.
Just as Panama is a model for aquaculture in developing nations, Japan is a model for industrialized nations. Many of the elements of the aquaculture story come together here in Akashi, on the shores of Japan's inland sea. The crop these farmers of the sea tend is the most valuable aquaculture crop in the world, worth more than $1 billion each year. It's nori, a ribbon-like seaweed grown on nets suspended in the water. It's pulled over sharp blades and literally mowed like grass for harvest. Many of these men are the sons and grandsons of fishermen. Others come from rice farming families. Both groups faced economic hardships in recent years and watched their incomes dwindle. They saw aquaculture as an opportunity and have learned to use their traditional skills in new ways. Today, they work at aquaculture in the winter, fishing and farming in the summer. In many cases, these men have more than doubled their personal incomes in the process. For the people of Akashi, winter is a busy time. The men rise before dawn, put to sea, and harvest their crop at first light. By 10 in the morning, the nori is on the dock and headed for the processing plant. These fishermen and rice farmers have adopted aquaculture with little disruption of their age-old way of life. In family-operated processing plants, the nori is washed, minced, pressed into flat sheets like paper, and dried. Though the Japanese have eaten nori for centuries, only during the past few decades have scientists understood enough about the plant's complex life cycle to produce nori in hatcheries. And only with hatchery control of the nori life cycle is this level of production possible. Nori, a staple in Japan, is becoming more familiar to the people of other nations. It is used in many sushi dishes. Night gradually changes to a new day for the nori farmers of Akashi, symbolic perhaps of the gradual change in society's relationship with the ocean. No longer are we to be confined by what we can hunt and gather from the sea. We are learning to cultivate it. Around the world, sea farmers like these now raise about 9 million tons of fish, shellfish, and seaweed, and that number is growing. So where is the Blue Revolution taking us? Many factors will affect its direction, but ultimately, its success or failure will rest with people like these, people who, recognizing opportunity, choose to become farmers of the sea.